Hi, Design Darlings. It's Tanisha Denise here. Absolutely love making junk journals and handmade journals. And I also am hoping to try to teach people about what to write about in their journals. But today I'm bringing you a video just kind of showing like a show and tell on what I'm going to do for my craft show in a couple days. So I'm just going to be raw and honest with you guys. I'm nowhere near ready. Like I have so many other things that I want to finish making, and I should put my hands on the screen so at least you see something. Sorry. I have so many things that I want to finish making, and so many things that like I still have ideas on, like little things, because people love to grab a little $1, $5 thing. So I'm trying to figure out how to do that. But then at the same time, if you're making junk journals, the time and effort and energy, you just cannot sell things that are just like $1 and $5. Like you have to, things have to cost some sort of money. So I'm just going to show you guys what I'm selling, and let you guys know the prices, kind of show you some packaging. I really didn't want to, I've been so busy that I haven't had time to like make actual videos and edit and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't want to disconnect, but I did want to just hop on here and do something, and give you something. So maybe this will help. Maybe this will give you some ideas or some pricing or what have you. So where do we want to start? I'm going to start with the box that's right here on the table. So I have these journals are like prayer journals, and they come with a Bible, and they are going to be $7 a piece, 2 for $5. No, 2 for $10. Well, why do I keep saying 2 for $5? 2 for $10. I hope I don't say that wrong on the day of. Then I have these kind of like, I don't know what you would call them, but they're tabbed. They have painted edges. The paper does. The paper's crinkled, and they have an elastic closure. And I have about 10 of those, like 5 are pink, 5 pink ones, and then 5 are blue with the same kind of paper, but it's just like the edges are blue, and it's mounted on blue paper. So those are 7 a piece, 2 for $10. The prayer journals. I do have a couple of the prayer journals without the Bible, and I think I might sell those for an even cheaper price, like, I don't know, maybe like $2 or something. And when I made these, I had intentions of selling them for so high of a cost, and then I started to see how light they were, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to sell these pretty cheaply. So here I have little bike journals, and this is one of my first videos I made showing you how to make these. And these are the same price, 7, 2 for $10, just because it'll be easier for me. So I don't know if that's going to be a mistake or not. Hopefully it won't be. But that's what I'm going to do for those size journals, just to try to keep it easy. I have a couple more of them, and I think I'm going to wrap them all in plastic, so then I'll just know what's going on. So I have these really pretty ones with a bird and like tea-stained, coffee-stained paper, kind of vintagey looking. So I need to wrap those in plastic. I'll probably do that in a little bit. Just put those to the side. So again, those are the same price. Then I have these really pretty, like eclectic, I don't know what you want to call them, but they have like, look like that. And they have painted edges as well. And I used a Reader's Digest page on there, and then a card and some 3-dimensional stickers, some lace flower, and ribbon closure, and then like a twine ribbon. I think all the other ones were pretty simple. I don't think I needed to explain any of the other ones, but that had a little bit more detail to it, so I explained it. I feel like those should be more expensive just because they're bigger. I feel like those and the birds should be more expensive because they're bigger. If somebody in the next like day or two sees this and wants to comment on if you think that's a too cheap of a price for those, let me know. If not, we'll be talking about it in the future and what we learned from what did I learn from the craft show. Okay, and then these are the last of the small journal journals that I have. So these are kind of like autumn themed and, you know, kind of rustic looking with a burlap spine and twine closure and tea stain paper. And they all have these altered paper clip dangles on them. You see that? Yeah, super cute, but really small. I think all of these, all the journals here might, if they have more than 30 pages, I'm surprised. I don't think that they have more than 30 pages. Let me, that's what the inside of that looks like. I probably should have shown you the inside of some of the other ones, but they're all blank. They're not really junk journals. The little ones, they're handmade journals. So that's the distinguishing factor there. Okay, so I showed you the journals. So I'm going to just kind of put them off to the side for a second. And the next thing I want to show you guys are the small items. Now the small items is where I'm having trouble because there's so many that I could make. But they take, like, even the small items take time. Making cards takes time, and I'll tell you why, and I'll explain why it's taking me a while longer to make cards than I had originally intended. I'm just moving the journals out of the way so I can show you a couple of other things. Isn't that wrapping cute? That's just some a snack, the little, it's $1 for 25 at the dollar store. It's just like little snack bags, and then I wrapped a ribbon around it. And it's that kind of, I don't know what it's called, but it has like this soft velvety side and then like a ribbon like side. That was something that a friend gave me, so I have lots of that. So that's what I use to wrap the top of those, just to make it cute and look different. And I'll probably put plastic on the ones you saw that didn't have plastic on it. I think I'll put plastic on those as well, because they're blank inside, so I don't feel like you need to open them. Okay, so my small items. Okay, so here's where I'm having some issues. Small items. Okay, I got them all. So I'm making cards, and I intended to make bookmarks, but that's not coming together the way I thought it would. And these pins. So I have a video that'll come out in December. It's a special 12 days of junk journal tutorials, and I'll show you how to make these bookmarks in a video. So it's not a, it's not a secret or anything, but yeah, these little bookmarks that kind of match some of the journals. My original intention was to make bookmarks that matched each different journals, and then the bookmark in the journal would be a set. But the bookmarks, I'm not saying that they take forever, but they do take some time because I don't have die cuts. I feel like if I had a die cut machine and I could just roll things through it real quick, that would be a little bit easier than doing a stencil and cutting out everything. So that's creating some problems. Then these cards. The cards are beautiful. I use you've probably seen it if you're a craft person, the little, it's at Michael's, I think. It's a like a pink Christmas kind of a set. I think it's called Sugar Blush or something. And so I made cards using that. And I originally thought I was going to have like 100 cards. And I think I might have 12 right now. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because I'm taking out a set so I can really show you what's going on. Okay, you see it's a card, and it's just a blank card. So it's not anything on the inside or anything. It's just a blank card. But the envelope, I made the envelope out of the paper so that it can match your card. So it just looks decorative and pretty, but the envelope is taking forever. And I feel like, wow, maybe I should have just bought envelopes and not done this. So it take me, when I'm fast, 20 minutes to make this card set, 20 minutes a piece. So I'm like, I don't know if I should keep going with it or not, but it's so cute. And this is a gift card holder. Super simple. It should be super simple. It should be super fast, but I did not anticipate the amount of time it would take. But yeah, those cards are beautiful, I think. And that's why I want to have a lot, because I feel like if it's something that I'm like ooh, this is gorgeous. People will probably want to buy it. So my pricing on this, I thought would be $3 for a set and 2 for 5. I think that's a reasonable price for cards. I don't know how that's going to go, but I really wanted to have like 100. I think I can settle for like 40, but I really want to have 40. And like I said, I don't think I have more than about 12 here, and it's 3. I think there's 2 in here, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I have 3 in here. So is that 11? This is a different paper pack. It's something I found at the thrift store, a Christmas paper pack at the thrift store. But it's cute, and it's just got a different vibe to it, like a little more mellow, a lot more blues, more of the traditional Christmas colors, but still really cute. So those are some of those. So yeah, I want to do 1 set for 3, 2 for 5, and I want to have about 40 of them. Right now I have 11, and they're taking about 20 minutes, and I'm a stay-at-home mom. So my kids are not about to let me take some detailed time to make cards for like 4 hours. That's not happening. So I don't know how this is going to play out, but hopefully I can make some more. So the little cards, okay, you saw those. You saw the bookmarks. Oh, okay. So I'm also going to sell these just because I think it's so cute. And now this is easy. This is not taking forever. Just feather pins. Yeah, just a click pin. And, you know, you can write with it. Click it back. Oh, you're supposed to be able to click it back. But yeah, just feather pins with lace on it. That doesn't take too long. And I'm just going to sell those for like $1. I don't feel like they need to be more than $1. And I did 5 of them. I think I have 14 or 15 to do, and that'll be that. So 14 or 15 of that will be fine. Now, I also think what I do think would be quick and what I think would be really time efficient, but I don't know if it'll sell, would be tags, because I can just use some of this leftover papers from these cards and quickly make tags and put ribbon through them and, you know, put them in some sort of cute display and package them. That would be good, but finding the time, I feel like I could do that at night and just sit there and bust out. Like, I feel like I could really bust those out. It's the cards that take so much time, but that I think will be such good sellers. So I'm just not sure on that. Okay, so that concludes my small items. Is the side open? Okay, no, it's not open. Okay, that concludes my small items that I wanted to share. So let me really quick show you my large size other large size items. So here is this. I am so proud of this set. This set of faux leather journals. I just have 4. And they have like a faux book edge that was just made with foil tape and cardstock. And faux leather design. I created a tutorial on it. I just need to edit it and upload it so you guys can see how to make the faux leather. And then it has a sentiment on the front and an embellishment. The closure are these binder clips. The inside may be strange, but I didn't know where else to use it. It's just this crab paper. I don't know. That's my inside page though. And then it's just plain coffee dyed paper on the inside. Now this is about, I think it was right around 90 pages. And I'm loving these. Definitely not going to let these go for too cheap because they did take time. I intend to sell them. I really want to sell them for like 30, but I think I might do 25. I might maybe do 30 and offer a $5 discount for some reason. I don't know if it's like buy 2 or what, but so here's the other one. Says thoughts, same type of closure. The inside looks the same, so I'm not going to open it. And these little embellishments came from a friend from Instagram, sent me some Happy Mail, and I use those. Kathy, thank you. This one says life. And this one says wisdom. With that. So yeah, I think those would be pretty nice sellers. I wanted something that was a little bit more masculine. Obviously with the embellishment, it's not exactly masculine, but it still has that kind of masculine look to it. So let me show you my next set of larger size journals. And I just have 4 of these. You see that? Isn't that pretty? So I have 4 different designs with the same spine. So there's one, there's one, there's one, and this is the final one. And they all have a large brown ribbon like closure. And let me show you how the inside looks. They're pretty lightweight, but they're a larger size. These have about 90 pages as well. They're not as heavy as the darker as the faux leather books. So the faux leather books crush down the paper. So the paper is not as fluffy. So it doesn't look like there's as many pages, but there is. These ones are lighter. They were made with recycled boxes, whereas those were made with books, with altered books. So you got your inside paper. Oh, hi, Chrissy. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. If you get a chance to go back and rewatch, I'm just kind of sharing my stuff for the craft show and showing and kind of talking about my pricing and, you know, because I just wanted to say hi to you guys and show you what I was up to. So this is the outside cover of one of the books, one of the journals. And the pages on the inside, they're coffee stained, but they're also stained with red food coloring to give it a pink look, because I wanted these to be like the feminine version of these faux leather. So you got the faux leather ones, 4 of those, and then I don't know what to call them. I don't have a name for them, but these ones. And they're all really cute. It's just the closure and the style of paper and the spine is what hey, yeah, I missed you too. Oh my goodness. I've been so out of touch and busy and planning my daughter's birthday party. Then I had a birthday right the week after. So I've been super busy. And then now this craft show is coming up. So I have not even had the time to really connect like I usually do. But at least I'm getting this video out. But yeah, so these are just those 4 journals. Okay, so all these 8 big journals, I think I want to sell them for, thank you. Chrissy said happy belated birthday in case you're like watching this on a replay. I was just telling her thank you. I had a good time. I just hung out with like my husband and a friend. That's all. But yeah, the larger size journals, I think I want to sell them for $25 a piece. I really want to sell them for like $30 and then make the price cheaper. And I mean, I could see people maybe wanting to sell it for $15, but like I said, it just took so much time. So I think I'm going to do 25 on those. The small journals, those will be 2 for $10, $7 a piece. And then let me show you my other large item. So my other large item are these stationery boxes, Christmas themed stationery boxes. I'm sorry, I might be a little sick. I apologize if I sound like ill. But yeah, so they're the kind of boxes where you have a little top and you can take it off and then you have your little stationery set inside. So I just like decorated, let me try to, I don't want to mess anything up. I decorated a pen that goes in it with some of the paper from the box. Uh-oh, it's kind of tight. Okay, yeah. So I just put some paper where they're, you know, the little grippy thing, the little plastic grippy thing. I just took that off and put paper and made a little holder for the pen. And then this is glued down, so you can't take it off, but still you can write with it. So a little paper pad, and then I made these gift card holders. And these are actually made out of toilet paper rolls, but I don't know how fond people would be of that idea, but still, I think it's pretty cool. So that's what I have in there. I painted the edges gold and then put sentiments on them. So I'll put 2 of those in each box. And then just really, really simple little tags that say to and from. And I think I put 4. Yeah, I put 4. And then the same sort of cards that I was showing earlier. These little, just something, these ones are a little more simple than the other ones that are in the gift set. And I used the pattern paper again to make the, oh, I should flip that on the outside, but I'll go back and do that later. Yeah, so I used the same sort of pattern paper on the inside of the card just to give it some extra oomph. And I have 4 though. Well, I have 5, but one is, I think I have to donate it. Like we have to donate one of our items to the teachers who helped prepare the space. Because the craft show I'm doing is at a school, but supposedly it's a really large craft show that they've been doing for years. So supposedly they're supposed to be, they said 700 to 1,000 people. I don't know if I really, really believe that, but that's what they said. So the stationery boxes, I think I want to sell them around 25 as well, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's going to be too high of a price where people aren't going to want to buy it at that price. But the time it takes to make them, it's like, I don't know. Pricing, so confusing. Okay, so I just have like 2 more things. 2 more things. So I have these huge, I don't even know if you'll be able to see these all the way in front. Well, and they're not done yet. I need to finish embellishing them, but I have these huge junk journals, like, yeah, these are more true style, true junk journals instead of the other ones where I make with the blank pages. These actually have like pattern paper and stuff inside of it. And so it has this little elastic going in with the little sentiment. And I don't even have the back of the lace glued down yet. But I finished most of it last night, and I still need to, put some ruffles and some edges and some lace and some tabs and some danglies. So these are my big ones that'll be like $60. And I don't know if they will sell at all, but it's just to show people like how big and, what's the word? How big and nice you can make a junk journal, or one of the journals can be. So I feel like consumer psychology, if they see this for 60 and then they see the other ones for 25, they'll feel more comfortable buying the ones for 25 because they know, like, whoa, this one has all this stuff on it and it's 60. That makes sense for that to be 25. So that's my thinking behind making these. And I'm just going to kind of show you the inside. Everything inside is tea stained too. And I have like, what is that? That's not a pocket page, but just like all big paper. And I had to literally glue 2 pieces of paper together for almost each individual piece of paper because I made it so big. Like you can kind of see it here. So this is just a large piece of paper, and I had to fold it and then glue a piece of Reader's Digest to it so that it would be able to be large enough for this junk journal. And there's oh, that's a flip. I think I was going to make it a pocket. No, the pocket's on the other side. That's what it was. Yeah, so some are flips, some are pockets. Oh, I need to clip that. That's the inside closure. The outside closure. Excuse me, I'm like running on very little sleep because I'm trying to get all this stuff done. But I still wanted to just kind of come and show you guys some of this, what I've been doing. Oh, that's just a page. Yeah, it's pretty simple, but I don't know if I'm going to add, all the stuff, like a whole bunch of tags and a whole bunch of all of that jazz. But I am going to definitely put some embellishment, definitely put some ruffles, some lace, some tabs, some danglies. And then I may add 1 or 2 tags on the inside. And I'll probably put some journaling cards in there because that'll be pretty simple to just put a nice little journaling, a couple journaling cards throughout. So these are true junk journals. I think they're 11 by 8 is the size. I guess I'll flip through this real quick. It really just has the same source of paper inside. And I cut down bookboard for these too, so you know how time consuming that is. You can see here where it's 2 pieces of paper glued together because of how big the journal is. And like this was a calendar page, and I backed it with coffee stain paper. This is a time when I really wish I had a sewing machine, because I would love to have sewn the edges of these papers. I've sewn by hand on paper before too, and it's not that it doesn't look pretty, because it does, but the time and I just don't have, you know, the extra time. This is like 3 pockets stacked. But I think anybody who actually likes junk journals will like something like this. So I'm gonna display them. The biggest thing was the outside needed to look really pretty and draw people in. So I'm excited to finish embellishing that today. So what I'm gonna try to do today is finish embellishing those, and then finish my, well, I might do this tonight because it's so simple, and try to make as many card sets as possible. I have a couple of these to finish the insides of. And I think that's all I'm gonna sell. Oh, I have 1 or 2 more things, but they're so random. I don't know how it's gonna go. I have this flow journal that I made for the 12 days of junk journal tutorials, and that'll be day 1. So I'm not gonna flip through that because I'll do a tutorial and flip through on it, but it has, you know, supplies. I would probably put this up for a high price because of how many supplies are in it. And I feel like if people don't buy it, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me if they don't buy something like that, because they may not know what a junk journal is and a flow journal is. If somebody knows what it is, then we could talk business. If they wanted to negotiate the price just because they were another journal artist, I would. But if it's just a random person, I'm not going to try to sell it to them, because it's not worth it to me, because they don't, you know, I'm not going to try to explain what is a junk journal and how to use it, and then also try to sell you a flow journal. Like, no, this is just a little tiny junk journal. So I'll probably sell that if somebody's interested. I don't know how much I'll sell that for. It's so little, but it's also got a lot going on inside of it. So I have this old journal that I had made for someone, and they never ended up claiming it. So I'll probably sell this. Maybe just like 10 or something. It has like, this is, I used to do my journals a little different. So it has like tags in it and pattern paper, and it has like edges and journaling cards and stuff like that. So I'll probably sell that, and I don't know how much to sell that for. And then this is my last thing, and I made this the other night because I couldn't sleep. I was tired, but I couldn't sleep. So I quickly made this journal. It's supposed to be my journal. But when I told my husband what I did, he was like, you need to sell that. And so now I'm like conflicted. Like, do I really want to sell this? Because it is supposed to be my journal. I kind of made it for me, like as a form of relaxation. But I don't know. I guess if somebody will sell it, maybe I'll price it high, and then if they decide to sell it, buy it, then I'll sell it. And I use mostly like Daphne's Diary pages inside of it, because I've been hoarding those pages forever. And so I was like, I'm going to use it and just make it look pretty. And this is so not done, because some of these are supposed to be pockets, but they're just kind of flips. And I think I have 3 signatures in there. I don't see, like I already put some personal items in there. So I'm just not sure. And I haven't embellished the pages. I haven't even put end papers yet. So I'm not sure if I want to sell this or not, but it is very pretty, and I could see somebody wanting to buy it. But then see, this is why I'm crazy, because I kind of feel like, okay, if I'm going to make this and it took me maybe an hour, it was real quick, because I knew I was doing it for myself. So I wasn't like feeling perfectionist. But if I'm going to sell this and it's just random, I don't want it to be random. I want to make like two more. So then I have a little set. So see how my crazy brain works? So I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that one is concerned. But hopefully these items sell, and hopefully I can just find some good energy and get a bunch of other cards made after I finish embellishing my big junk journal. So you think sell it? It is pretty. It is very pretty. But I just feel like people aren't going to know, like, why does it have so much different pages inside? I don't know. Maybe I'll probably just take it and put it up and just see what they do. See if anybody's attracted to it. But I don't know if you got to see these, Chrissy. I just want to show you, since at least I know that you're here. These little card sets I made. And they have it's with that paper from Michael's that was on sale. I don't know if you saw that pink paper. I think it's called Sugar Blush or something. It was like $5. And I made the little card and the envelope with the same paper, and then a gift card holder. And I'm going to sell those for $3, two for $5. You think I could make another one in the top? Oh, the thing is on Saturday though. And I feel like I have so much to do, but hopefully I can get it done. But yeah, I'm gonna sell those too. See, this is what's stressing me out, because it takes these are taking me like 20 minutes to make, but I think that they're really pretty and I think that they will sell really well. But I only have about 11 of them done, and I wanted to have about 4. I originally wanted to have 100, but now that I'm being more realistic, I'm like, I want to have 40 if I can. But yeah, so today I'm gonna embellish those big, large junk journals, try to make more cards, finish these, and then hopefully try to just like sit down, relax, and make a bunch of tags. I don't have any tags to show you guys, but I just want to make a bunch of tags and just sell maybe like 5 or 10 for $1 or something, depending on how fast I can make them. They would be really simple. But yeah, so all right. Well, that's all I wanted to share, just my craft show pieces and the prices for them. And then I'll come back and let you guys know how it went. And I'll probably stream live from there. If it's as busy as they say, then I won't. But if it's not that busy, I'll probably stream live at some point. But okay, yeah, I just wanted to say hi and show you guys. Bye. Chrissy, especially thank you so much for coming on and showing me some support. I really appreciate you always. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Bye.